The next item tonight are a couple of proclamations, and it's my privilege to read the first one for National Pet Week. Whereas National Pet Week was founded in 1981 by the American Veterinary Medical Association and the AVMA Auxiliary to foster responsible pet ownership and increase public awareness of veterinary medicine and the human-animal bond. And whereas the theme for National Pet Week in 2013 is Love Your Pet, See Your Vet. And whereas local veterinarians are trained to provide preventative health care as well as urgent care for pets, just as human practitioners provide it to people. And whereas Moscow's neighbor, Washington State University, is home to a world-class veterinary teaching hospital, one of 29 such facilities in North America, and among only 45 such facilities accredited worldwide. And whereas the WSU College of Veterinary Medicine is integral to the Paul G. Allen School for Global Animal Health and home to the famed People-Pet Partnership Program, which oversees the Pet Education Partnership, Companion Animal Partnership, and Palouse Area Therapeutic Horsemanship programs. And whereas the Humane Society encourages pet owners to have their animals spayed or neutered and to arrange annual veterinary checkups to help ensure their pets enjoy long and happy lives. And whereas in 2012, the Humane Society of the Palouse cared for 293 cats, of which 26 were returned to their owners, and 353 dogs, of which 226 were returned to their owners, and found new homes for 265 of those cats and 105 of those dogs, and for 2 rats, 3 rabbits, and 1 guinea pig that could not be reunited with their owners. And whereas Howling at the Hamilton, Moscow's annual fundraiser for the local animal shelter, drew 359 dogs to our aquatic center last September and generated over $3,000. And whereas shelter employees, volunteers, and donors are committed to working together to rescue abandoned animals and improve their lives by finding them homes. And whereas in keeping with Moscow's ongoing work to address poverty, some local food banks and a new national pet food stamps program now help low-income households afford to keep their companion animals. Now, therefore, I, Nancy Cheney, Mayor for the City of Moscow, do hereby proclaim May 5th through 11th, 2013, Pet Week in the City of Moscow, and I call upon community members to consider the tender interaction with other creatures enhances physical, emotional, and social well-being, and that health care is important for companion animals as it is for ourselves. Are there any representatives here tonight from our local animal shelter, Humane Society? How about pet lovers? Anybody out there a pet lover besides me? All right, lots of those. All right, that's for you. Next item tonight is Public Service Recognition Week. Whereas Americans are served every day by public servants at the federal, state, county, and city levels who supply continuity to our democratic society. And whereas public employees and community volunteers support health and recreation, education, public safety, arts and culture, the environment, public infrastructure, finance, community planning, historic preservation, human and civil rights, responsibilities of elected office, and more. And whereas public employees in the City of Moscow are committed to professional excellence and customer service. And whereas volunteer commissioners in local government augment the efforts by professional staff, inform and advise policymakers, and are integral to the advancement of the quality of life that we enjoy here. And whereas University of Idaho students from the ASUI Center for Volunteerism and Social Action and from service learning programs contribute to society in meaningful ways. And whereas the efficiency of government relies on public employees and volunteers who provide services required and expected by the public. And whereas the City of Moscow recognizes the generous contributions of time and talent by public employees and community volunteers and the importance of the services they render. Now, therefore, I, Nancy Cheney, Mayor for the City of Moscow, do hereby proclaim May 5th through 11th, 2013, Public Service Recognition Week in the city, and I call upon all citizens to acknowledge the important contributions of public employees and community volunteers. And I know we have a number of city employees here this evening, and I'd ask them to stand to be recognized, please. And you know what? All public service organizations, we have our school district here as well. So how about everybody working in public service stand up and we'll give you a round of applause. Thank you.